Hello, and welcome to a very special Really Playing Games Starfinder against the Aeon throne. I'm Graham, and tonight I'll be playing the role of Murphy, the Patra operative.
I feel like this is the start of a 60 Minutes episode.
I'm Mike Wallace, and I'll be playing the part of Ryan, who's playing the part of Shardik, the uplifted bear technomancer.
3 levels deep.
I'm Garrett. I'm playing Zyson, the Kasatha Solarian.
I'm Yulia, the Vlaka Witch Warper.
And I'm Ross, also Ross. I'm playing Ozzy, the Isoki mechanic.
And then Patrick.
Garrett did go. I'm Patrick. I'm the GM. I'm just gonna say that I'm the GM.
That's it.
Needs no introduction or threats, I believe, for this session.
Yeah,
To
everyone.
summarize the story so far, our players are a group of people on a spaceship, crew of a spaceship, collective owners of a spaceship. They were asked to deliver supplies to a relatively new colony called Nakandus. Upon landing on Nakandus, they encountered aliens, alien wildlife, which they ruthlessly murdered. They also encountered soldiers of a xenophobic and expansionist and brutal and ruthless empire called the Azlanti Star Empire. Those soldiers were not supposed to be there. This was supposed to be a little mining colony that they were delivering, building supplies to. They killed a number of the soldiers, as you do when you're people with guns. They met a friendly colonist and followed him back to the principal settlement of Medellin's Landing. This individual, who is, the nicest person that anyone has ever met, who is nothing but helpful, was his name Jellic. They have engaged in sort of an armed resistance against the Azlanti occupiers. And they've discovered that their friend Sedona, who actually sold them their ship, or gave them their ship, actually, I believe, was living on this colony, found something rather important, a historical relic, a faster-than-light travel ship from a long, long time ago, before, as far as anyone knows, any civilization had faster-than-light travel. And this is particularly interesting. Their friend Jellic died, was brutally murdered in front of their faces. That happened last week.
In the arms of the angel.
They have sabotaged the Azlanti, murdered the Azlanti, learned what they could. And this week, they're going to assault the Azlanti stronghold.
Fuck 'em.
So, what's next?
We go in guns blazing and murder every last Azlanti that we find.
That doesn't feel like a great plan.
So our initial plan was to wait until morning, right? Mm-hmm. After we slept.
Mm-hmm. And leveled up.
Did we have a map?
Yeah, I pull out the map.
You do have a map that you were given by your friend Corsica. You have hit it off with most of the members of the Resistance. There's one guy you, for some reason, don't like. You have, a part of his body that you don't want to give back.
We're thinking about it.
But Corsica was a little more helpful, personally helpful to you, and gave you a map of the garrison, since she had been there and been,
It's not that we're withholding it from him. It's just I feel like this is a more pressing matter.
Yeah.
Or even is he? I don't remember.
He's
know where he
nearby-ish. I mean,
He lives in the module directly east of the warehouse.
Okay.
Wait,
Well,
the warehouse that we're currently... Not the
No.
junk shop.
No, the warehouse.
Oh, number 6. Okay. Storehouse.
Well,
Uh,
I mean, we could just go by, drop off the voice box, and then swing around to the barracks.
Patrick, I don't see the map of the compound in my handouts.
it's under locations.
Yeah, it's under locations with Nakondas, Medellin's Landing.
Oh, it's being obscured. I see it. Ah, there it is. Okay.
And I will give you access to edit it in case you would like to take notes.
Okay. Murphy doesn't really give a shit about the guy's voice box. Just pass that decision on to somebody else. But he's like staring through this data pad and looking kind of intently at the layout. All right. To me, and I know this sounds crazy, but I'm thinking we may go in through the front door. Now, hear me out. We could try this back entrance here, right? By the staging and storage question mark area, right? Kind of the upper right-hand side of the map. But the problem is we have to go all the way through the barracks and the latrine to get into the mess hall and go around to the brig. If we go in through staging, we have a shorter distance, a shorter and more direct travel to go through there, through the mess hall, through the op center, rec room, and into the brig. What say ye?
Didn't Bobbert like watch the compound for a bit or something like that?
What's the
Did we
recon,
get any
Bobby?
information for that?
Yes,
We
we
get, like,
learned.
one thing.
We learned that their helmets have some kind of RFID chip that unlocks the doors for them.
And we have a helmet, right, Shardik?
I have this helmet right here.
Dong.
Did they have to put in a number? Did it just like scan it and it went in?
Didn't she?
She the soldier was outside. She walked up to the door, took off her helmet, and she was like fiddling with the helmet, and then bumped into the door. Basically went, oh, put the helmet back on, and the door opened.
So maybe you have to have the helmet on. I have to recognize you as a.
Oh, that's a.
Does anybody in the party have a helmet-sized head?
Well,
Everybody else.
everyone but
most of
you.
Yeah, basically everybody but you. I mean,
Bobbert.
Bear.
it would be big on Ozzy, but he could definitely fit.
I mean, I don't know. You guys don't look like humans to me, so I was just wondering.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because it has to be worn, it may have some kind of DNA scanner or something.
Why don't you two tech heads check it out? See if you can't delve into it. See if there's any tech in the helmet itself that may be recognizing someone's race.
That's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
How would we resolve this course of action, Patrick?
To take apart the helmet or to examine the helmet?
Yeah, just to learn
That would
Technology stuff about
absolutely be an engineering check. A 17. Okay. So you are able to pretty thoroughly take this thing apart. With the issue being it's going to be difficult to quite put it back together again. But you are able to find there is in fact a chip that identifies the helmet as being essentially an Azlanti helmet. You're sort of figuring that's what the use is.
So,
You don't find anything that would indicate like a DNA sample or anything like that in the helmet.
So if my limited understanding of computers is right, then we don't actually need the helmet, we just need the chip, right?
Well, it only worked when the soldier was wearing the helmet.
Wearing the helmet. Oh, that's true.
Hmm.
I don't know, can
Yeah.
we get back together?
Yeah, we should put it back together.
Put some duct tape on it. Patch it back together.
Another engineering check.
Yes. Okay, you're able to do that. It takes you a while. So you're doing this in the morning, and it takes you probably a good 2 hours to put it back together. Taking it apart was relatively quick. Putting it back together is it takes you a while.
Right.
You can abort if you wish, if you decide that it's taking too much time, but it is going to take you 2 hours to get it back together.
I mean, we're not in a hurry, are we?
Well,
we
yeah,
kinda need the
sort
helmet.
of.
I mean, we can always get another helmet if it's. All we have to do is just find Azlanti and then take it from him.
You do know where several corpses are.
And we can.
We also know where
always-
the guard patrols go, because that's.
Well, we
basically
killed the guard patrol, so they're not going anywhere.
Well, they might be new ones. I mean, if I was an evil overlord, I would definitely replace the guards that got killed with other guards and not just leave that as a gap in my guardian.
Do we want to
system.
Swing by? What is his name? Is it Ludvar?
Ludvar?
Is that his? No, whoever the person is who's missing the voice box.
That's Ludvar.
Yeah, we could.
Yes. Okay. Do I want to stop by Ludvar's on our
I
way
think-
to the garrison?
I think that
Could
we
someone
should.
have been doing that during the 2 hours they were?
That's a good point.
Go
Well,
While they're
drop it
working
off.
on that, us who have no training in engineering could go do that.
It may be quicker and quieter if I just go on my own. No offense, Ison, but you're a bit of a stumbling drunk bastard, so you might give us away. I'll just go drop it off in his mailbox, collect our reward, and be back lickety-split.
What happens if you get yourself captured? You know, I'm pretty good at stealth myself.
Fine. I guess you can come, but, just don't slow me down. It's a tense morning. I'm feeling a little on edge. My first stunning out a little bit.
How long?
Don't give yourself a hairball.
How long would it take to walk over there?
15 minutes.
So if you're not back in an hour, we'll come looking for you.
15 minutes if you walk slow.
Roger,
Actually
Captain.
pretty close.
All right, we're moving quick and quiet. Keep up,
Be
Zyson.
smart.
Always am, Captain.
Right.
Try to keep him out of trouble.
I'm
Murphy.
gonna give you a look too, like know how that's gonna work.
Make
but-
good choices.
Yeah. The drunk
plan
leading
is
the
to-
sober.
Ha.
Your plan is to go sneakily.
Drop the voice box off while the helmet's being put back together.
Yeah, sneakily.
Checks.
Stealth.
Yep.
Ah. Oh shit. It might be me who's
Okay.
not stealthy one. Damn, I have a plus
all right.
12 now.
You are able to quite stealthily make your way over.
Good.
Okay, so are you going in? Are you putting his voice box in his mailbox? What are you
I
doing?
want to hand deliver it. I knock on the front door.
Okay. You knock on the door, and a minute later, maybe, this human appears at the door, and with his data pad in hand, and the door opens, and he just holds it up immediately.
Yeah, we found your damn voice box. Hold it out
His
for him.
eyebrows go up, and he reaches out to take it.
I let him take it, but then afterwards I kind of just stand there. All right, now we did a favor for you. You got to do something for us. Deal's a deal.
He takes it, looks at it, sniffs it, makes a face, and then just shoves it in his pocket.
Yeah, some Hobogars probably shat on that. I'm sorry.
Let me find note. I don't think I have archived this note yet. No. So he types out a message to you and says, first, or the first, and says in the first message, it seems you are useful after all. And then he clears it and starts typing a second message.
Dick.
This is like when you're trying to read somebody's text and it's just the 3 dots and you're just like, okay.
Dot, 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 dot.
And
it stops for a second and then dot, dot, dot again.
And then he puts it to you and it says, "Do you know about the hover trikes?"
What? Hover trikes.
Clears. We have hover trikes.
Okay. Go on.
Did I make? Yeah.
Oh!
He taps. They're in the stable, but they don't work.
Naturally not.
Clear. Tap, tap, tap. Because I took the starter out of them.
Huh? It's like up and down, like,
Clear. And then he walks into his module and motions for you to follow him.
I follow.
Let's follow.
So he takes a quick detour into his kitchen, pulls out a little object you maybe don't know what it does. Takes a minute or two with the voice box and just sort of runs this thing. It's maybe a really weak laser or a really specialized laser, and he runs it all the way over the voice box, every inch of it twice, and then he pulls down his collar. You can see he has a hole in it, inserts it, and then puts his collar up.
Oh.
I can talk again. Cursed thing.
Congratulations. Now, about these hover trikes.
Follow me.
Yes,
And
sir.
he walks into a back room and...
Pew pew, it's a trap.
Look.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Exactly how many hover trikes are there in the stable? So he gives you the starters for the hover trikes, and he says, maybe they'll be of some use.
Mm-hmm.
There are.
Murphy's eyes are going wide. The possibilities.
I like that attack collision that you can do with it. So
Yeah.
5 people, but DC is 11. I kind of imagine like the steamroller from Austin Powers would be like a
No.
thing 5 or something or 2.
Yeah. No.
There are 3 of them.
Ooh.
But they each will hold 2 people. So, so he gives you the 3 starters, and says, the colony owns 8, but the other 5 are elsewhere. In other parts of the colony.
All right. Looking up vehicles right now. Let's see here. Murphy's is kind of, because he's actually an ace pilot, so some of this is his skills and training coming to him and how to operate vehicles and whatnot. I'm looking, all right, looks like it's got a complicated starter. I assume that's what these little things you gave us are for. So does that mean it's more than a move action to start it?
Oh, did I not put that in there? Oops.
It's a complicated starter.
One second. I
multi-
forgot to put in. It is a special ability I will read. Due to being heavily used over the past several months and Hobgar tampering, starting one of Medellin's Landing's hover trikes is a complicated ordeal, even with its ignition components restored. Starting a hover trike requires a full action rather than a move action. So
okay.
I will paste that in your details.
Gotcha.
These are not small vehicles either. These are like car size,
large.
Right?
Yes.
5 feet wide, 10 feet long, 3 feet high.
Not subtle.
Yeah.
Help us immediately.
Well,
Good that our opponents don't.
well, hang on now, Zyson. You said not helping us immediately. I disagree. I think this could be very useful to our current situation.
Oh dear. Sin's not
Glint in
here.
my eyes. Ting. How about
Wait, you.
How about we take one of these for now and put the other two on retainer until we're ready to move out.
Yes, it would be very subtle to drive this back to our the rest of our group, I'm sure.
Thinking.
I bet it makes no noise at all, given the amount of tampering it's had from the local wildlife.
All right, Zyson. All right. I get your point. Okay. Turn to the guy who gave us these, and I say, we'll be back in a moment. We're going to reconnoiter, but and I pat the hood of the hover trike. This baby's mine.
The hover trike is not there with him. The hover trike's in the stable, which I believe is marked on your map.
Oh, he's just showing us these.
Yeah, he transmitted the stats to you, but he gave you the ignition components. And it's probably it would take some time to repair, by the way.
So they're not immediately usable.
No, it's like you could definitely do it today. And you're not an engineer. You would probably want to ask Ozzy. But well, actually, do you have any points in engineering?
Murphy does not know.
Okay, so you don't really know how long it would take, actually. But if you ask him, he tells you it'll take a little bit of work to get them back in, especially on 3 of them.
All right, here's what we're going to do. You're going to go and Ludvar, since we've given you this wonderful gift of your voice back, you're going to go fix these up for us. Right, lickety split, and we're gonna go take down the Azlanti, and then maybe if you're starting to flee, we're gonna chase after him in these hover trikes.
He nods and says, "I can do that."
Good,
so
good.
He takes the ignition components back, and then heads out.
All right, that'll be a lot of fun later.
For successfully earning the trust of Kresk.
Give me that.
Party earns 125 experience points, which is
25 each. So we're at 1358. All right, ready to go, Zyson? Head back to the team and get ready to kill the Azlanti.
As ready as I'm going to be.
Yes, we head back to the party.
okay. Any other preparations you would like to make before the assault?
I polish my laser.
You sharpen your laser.
Recharge them.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point. Yeah, recharge
That is a
stuff.
good point, and
Recharge.
that's a point I wanted to bring up, which is you should be counting your
Charges.
charges or other. I think everybody's using lasers actually, but you should be counting your lasers.
That's why I have this
Your
stat.
battery. Now, when you spend the night here, you're able to recharge your batteries,
Mm-hmm.
but you do need to be counting.
Yep. 10-4. We will charge them. And I do have a spare battery in my inventory, so in case we need it.
So if you run out, it is, I believe, a move action.
Mm-hmm.
Check that. It might be a standard action actually to change out.
Now that we all have
We'll
a base
look
attack,
it up if you run out outside of combat, or sorry, if you run out in combat.
now that we all have a base attack bonus of 1, we can take out weapons as part of the
Yeah.
weapons,
You
right?
sure can.
Woo!
You just had to get to level 2.
You did it.
Also, actually, before we go in, does anyone want to briefly say what they took at level 2?
Sure, I'll start.
Takes us out of the in character a little bit, but you could do it in character.
Well, Murphy over here got a little bit better at, jumping around, doing some needless parkour. He learned a thing or two from that book about medicine, so he's a little bit more able to heal, or at least stabilize wounds, especially on himself. He now has field treatment, so he can keep himself in fighting order. And also evasions, because he's really good at just getting out of the way of these laser blasts of the Azlanti.
You get evasion at level 2?
Cha.
Wow.
And just continuing to be a sneaky son of a bitch, too. So, just all around the best.
I got 2 spells. A cantrip and a level 1 spell. I might use it, I might not. And I got one of my paradigm things. I got to pick like a class option, basically. Sort of like a spell. It's like an ability. Maybe I'll use that. We'll find out. I guess if you, just don't fuck up and you won't find out. So there you go.
Cool.
So I got Psychokinetic Hand. I realized that I made a mistake when making my character, and I was only supposed to have 2 first level spells, not 3. So I didn't actually get a new spell, but I did realize I also calculated the number of spells I know improperly, so I fixed that as well.
I think you've only used 2 so far.
Well, I should have been. Well, I should have had 3 spell slots, and I only had 2.
I see.
More importantly, I put a point into culture, and I learned the Azlanti language because I've been listening. I've been listening in on that helmet.
Murphy did take the Azlanti language, so he has been studying on Azlanti.
So did Ozzy.
I did not.
See, so everyone took it.
Yes.
And
Zyson did. Yuli is the only one who didn't.
That's right. I have 3 points to spend. I gotta be careful with
It
that.
is definitely a great idea for the highest charisma person to not know the enemy language. A+.
Hey, I took perception, which I didn't have, and I took mysticism, which I also didn't have, and I took diplomacy, which I also didn't have.
It is weird how few skill points witch warriors get, given that like half of the classes are like, what the hell am I going to put these 4 skill points in? I don't know. And witch warpers get none. Anyway.
Aww.
Ozzy or Zyson?
Ozzy gets, well, first of all, Bobbert's a little bit beefier, a little bit upgraded.
Bobbard.
And Ozzy has a new mechanic trick, which are the mechanics class option. And the trick I took for level 2 is called Hack Directory, which...
Hack Directory?
Yes. which whenever I try to hack a system and fail, I immediately become aware of countermeasures that were activated that I tripped over, basically. And then I can...
That's interesting.
Yeah, and then I can select one of the countermeasures, and I can try to diffuse it with another computer's check.
Interesting. That sounds very handy.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess I could say that, like, I tried to learn the language, not very good with learning new languages. I'm a little bit older. It's difficult teaching old dog new tricks.
Ah.
Get out.
Jeez.
Get out.
Well, you just trust
Go.
Murphy so much to do the political
definitely.
interactions.
To do the talking.
Yeah, Murphy's really good at it.
Right.
Zyson,
Just like that
did you
inspiring speech you gave to the crowd.
I put a rank in
So,
diplomacy now.
So the skills that I put into perception, I took sleight of hand so I could use it because it requires at least 1 point to be using. And I figured with 4 hands, I just felt like being able to make those rolls. And acrobatics. And then for my... Well, in addition to getting a bunch more health, I also took the 2nd level Dark Matter Solarian Revelation, which offers damage reduction.
Oh,
Attunement?
extra tanking.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
For the extra tanking.
That's what you're doing.
Excellent.
That's... You don't get too much, so that's that.
I think that's everybody.
Yeah. All right. I will note that after you spent the night, it is probably it's like 7 in the morning when Ibretta comes back. She comes back 6 in the morning. She comes back early. She doesn't look so good. She's obviously still upset, unsurprisingly. Jellic was her ex-husband, but he was still her ex-husband, and they seem to be on at least speaking terms. I mean, he came to her house and she didn't immediately shoot him in the face, so that's a thing. She doesn't really engage unless one of you does. And if you don't,
Okay.
she just sort of goes back to her room.
We're gearing up to... I'm gonna approach
Yeah. Let
before
Ozzy
Murphy
handle
fucks it up.
it. Good idea.
And I say, Ozzy approaches and says, "We're gearing up now to assault the barrack."
She sort of turns and looks at you and says, "Good. Give them 1 or 2 for him, and 1 for me."
Yeah, will do.
And then she sort of turns, like, to actually fully face you, says, "Thank you. It really, what you're doing means a lot to me. It meant a lot to Jellic, and it means a lot to the people of this colony. You were just sent here to deliver some supplies, and you are risking your life for us."
Yeah, well, at this point in the game, I think it's probably the least that we could do. We've been really reckless, actually. So, yeah, I'm going to shut up now. We'll see you later.
I have I have a mechanic question. Is there a way to, like, call or get in touch with people that are on a different planet than you?
Sure.
Because there's not, like, phone calls that you can make, right? Because that's only, like, within planet.
So it would not be, you can send a message. Basically, you can, it's like sending a telegraph. They would get it weeks later.
Weeks later. Okay.
Weeks later.
Yeah, because
It's slower than a telegraph, actually. It has to go through drift beacons.
Wow. Okay.
yeah, basically there's no instantaneous thing. Information and has to travel slower than light speed or at light speed.
Yeah, you can. The farthest you can do is within your system.
Okay. Interesting.
And system-wide personal comm unit, leave fairly expensive.
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now. System-wide, 4,000 fucking credits. Jeez.
You could buy one with your reward.
And they're 20 bulk. Good
delivery.
God.
Yeah. So you put them on,
Built-in generators. Jeez.
Yeah.
Whew.
You could have one on a starship. You could have one in a town.
And 20 years, that'll be the size of a book.
Yeah. They're working on making those more miniaturized. There's an unlimited range comm unit for 32,000 credits. It's 40 bulk. Yeah, not getting that one. All right, are we good to go?
I think so.
Let's blow shit up.
Fuck yeah.
So
Let's
I have
do
placed
it.
you on the garrison. But where are you going? Where are you going in?
Murphy is like, let's kick down the front door and just they won't be expecting it. They'll be expecting something sneaky or something else. If we just go in guns blazing through the front door, it's so bold and brash, I think they're gonna be caught with their pants around their ankles.
Well, we can always... I guess we'll give it a try, because that's the best we have right now.
And I turn to Yulia and be like, I remember what you said to me, Captain. I'm gonna try to make this not quite so suicidal.
Just don't let us get hurt in the process.
Aye, Captain.
Well, there are 2 doors, right?
Yeah.
Can we do a distraction outside the other door before we go in the door that we're using?
So, I mean, one issue with that is that you then alert them there is something to be alerted to, and they will at least be ready for something, even if they have to walk the 20 feet to the other side of the base, or 50 feet, or whatever it is.
Besides, what would we even do? Leave firecrackers in their mailbox or whatever?
I was thinking of a floating bag of poop, but yeah, that works too.
Well, you can go throw your shit at the back door. Meanwhile, I'm busting through the front, kicking it down.
So the front door, as far as you can tell, is on the west corner. And I really should have learned from whichever encounter that was before and given you more space to maneuver. But I did not, because I am a fool.
My hubris.
It's okay, Patrick. I've known that for a long time.
Oh.
Zinger!
Aw.
And you
Yeah.
It was too easy.
and a big old bar.
GG.
A big old bar.
Make sure you heal yourselves by
Yep.
Zyson.
use any items. Zyson, you seem to have. So I want red to be hit point damage, but is that
It
think it
is.
is. Yeah.
okay? It is okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You should, Zyson. You need to heal, which I believe is you get 2 hit points back.
Plus another 2 from cure deadly wounds.
Yeah.
Or treat deadly wounds.
Cure them.
Yeah. So everybody should be at full and full.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Ready to kill him.
Should be at what, sorry?
think you're
Everybody
full.
should be at full.
Yeah.
Not to point it out, but towards the bottom of the map, I can.
Oh, yeah, I see some
Notice.
names.
Yeah, notice.
Oh,
there's some
I
humans.
wondered if that would.
Human. I'm sure
It
it's
doesn't
not.
tell us a lot.
There might be humans
Pretty
inside
generic. Might be
everybody.
good, might be bad. Might be dead. Yeah, we
They
don't
could
know.
be friendly. Not all humans are assholes.
I will.
Not all humans, guys. Not all humans.
Hashtag not all humans.
Well, okay. I moved them. There you go.
All right.
Okay.
What
So
else is I got?
we use the helmet trick.
Yeah, I'm gonna put on the helmet and approach the door.
So do we fire at the first people we see, or what?
If
No,
they're
you should-
Azlanti,
Yeah, we should really be checking for Azlanti status first before shooting. That seems like a fantastic idea there, Murph.
So people with armor, with Azlanti armor on,
10-4.
Most likely.
shoot first, ask questions later,
Aye.
just so we're on the same page.
Murphy's just like ready to go. Like,
Well, to be
Once the
fair,
door
they'll
just-
probably shoot at us first, and then it's just self-defense at that point.
aye.
Okay. So, somebody puts on the helmet.
Ozzy.
Ozzy puts on the helmet. Okay.
The smallest one.
Aw.
And you approach.
He's
the
too big
door.
for him.
Let
mean-
me see.
I figured I'd
Stand on bobber to reach
So-
the scanner.
He's like jumping. Huh. Huh.
Already read that to you. So it is a thick double door, and you approach. I'm just rereading everything to make sure that I get it correct.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
The door does not open.
Hmm.
Yeah, the door does not open.
Should we try to hack it?
Yeah, are there any access panels or anything
Yes,
around?
there is clearly a computer panel. You can see the scanner. It's actually sort of high up. And it would seem to reason, or it would seem to fit given what happened with the cadet and her helmet, that maybe it needs to be higher up. You don't know if that's the only issue.
Lucky, put on the helmet.
Well, no. I'm gonna take because Ozzy has a helmet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Currently
pick
handing
up-
it to Murphy.
Oh,
Murphy doesn't take it. Murphy looks to Zyson and says, "You've got a big head. You put it on."
All right. I guess I can sort of balance it up here on this noggin.
Does it not? Does he have a weird head?
Kasatha have big old heads.
I sort of have these bulb.
Okay.
This
They got big long heads.
picture.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you put it on the top of your head, and it gets, you get like, Kasatha are also pretty tall.
Yeah.
So you get up, they're taller than humans. You get up right to the scanner, and it still does not open.
Fuck.
I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab it and put it.
it's just
Okay.
like the I don't know what I don't. It's a Goldilocks situation.
It fails.
First
to
was
Put it
open.
back together, right?
No. The first was too short. The second was too tall. Third apparently was not just right.
It
All
doesn't
right.
work.
We're hacking this thing.
Okay.
I will aid you because I think you're better at hacking because you got that special skill.
Yeah.
If once it doesn't work and it's like they start hacking it, I want to take the helmet and like throw it away, like useless piece of shit.
Hey, that was my helmet.
So you need
Go
to
get that, stupid
You
cat.
need to first access the
Okay.
I don't throw your stuff
So
around.
it's a computer check just to get into the computer system and see what's going on.
Okay, so I am aiding, or attempting to aid, I guess.
Okay, roll your aid.
I tried to.
Nice.
26, that definitely succeeds in aiding.
Hold on. I'm just
Oh, okay.
reading.
my roll
Something.
20 is acting up. I didn't see the roll till after you guys told me what it was.
Sometimes it's slow if you pop out the character sheet.
Oh, yeah, but if I don't pop it out, then I can't see everything.
I know. I was having that issue last time where it would take like a full 10 seconds before it would appear in the chat.
Okay.
I have 3D dice turned off.
I was just looking to see
Yeah, I
if
did too.
my custom rig could be used as an access point, but I'm not sure it can. Okay. Computers check.
Yes.
So that's a 14.
Well, so a 14. A 14 is good enough to get into the computer. You are able to tell that this lock requires two things. One, an Azlanti helmet with a microchip.
Mm-hmm.
Two, Azlanti blood.
Yeah, I figured.
One must be, well, it has to detect a organic matter of Azlanti origin.
Can you bypass that
I can try.
without triggering an alarm?
Well, we'll see.
You are pretty sure that you can either try to disable so you can try and hack it to disable that, or you can try and bypass the whole system entirely. You're not sure what would happen. You know that bypassing the whole thing entirely would let's see.
Probably raise
No,
some
but-
countermeasures.
yeah, there's no point because you have the helmet. So
Yeah.
you just need to. Yeah, there's no point.
Either trick
It
it,
would,
into
it would
thinking we
take a,
have
it would
blood.
take a lot more time to override the entire thing than to override this person is Azlanti.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try to I'll try to disable the
And you could do
Azlanti blood
either a
requirement.
computers or engineering check.
Do you want me to aid you again?
Yeah.
Are we doing computers or engineering? Does it matter?
If
I
you
have
do
a
the same one.
Well, if it's a computers check, then I can tell if we trip anything.
Okay. I will do computers then.
Computer.
Okay, success.
Barely.
That's why you're not the main
Success
one.
to aid.
I rolled a 2.
Hey, we got a 21.
Blackjack.
With a 21, not with a 19, but with a 21, you are able to unlock the door. It chunk, and the door opens.
Ozzy, high five, Shardik.
High five. Reach down. It's kind of a medium 5 for me, but
Murphy breaks through them and holds his pistol out ready to shoot anything that moves.
I guess who has the helmet at right
I
now?
threw it away.
Well, you couldn't have thrown it away because we needed the helmet.
To open the door, yeah.
So we, at some point, got it back.
Murphy reluctantly retrieved it and handed it off. But came to the door. Free to fire.
well, I guess I would be near the door as well.
Oh, there they are.
Oh shit. It's going down.
Let me open this staging area. Description. For you, this room is sparsely furnished, but well illuminated. A heavy metal double door to the west resembles a starship airlock door, which you are about to enter. Smaller doors to the north and east are each painted with bright green lettering. The south wall bears several hollow vid screens, which you'll be able to see once you enter. A computer panel fits snugly beneath screens to the south on a sleek fold-out shelf. You'll see more about that when you get inside. You do notice it seems pretty cramped. Oh, and there are 3 Azlanti with guns. They're not surprised because they looked up when they heard the door open, but you are also not surprised.
All right.
No readied actions. So
Fucking do it.
let's roll some initiative.
Hell yeah.
Click on my my character, and then find the initiative button. Shouldn't be surprised that Murphy got a 21.
Ugh. It's ready to go.
But not fast enough.
Motherfucker. Oh, I guess captains.
I should probably know their stats by now, given how many of them we
Critical
fought.
initiative.
I think it's a +2 to
That means I have to
initiative.
figure out what I'm doing first.
Yeah.
It is a +2 to initiative. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1 has a whopping Yete. Anybody have a 7? Nope. Okay. Number 2 has a oh my.
Oh
A
my.
22.02. Yulia, it's a roll-off.
It's a roll off.
Even with this 22.02,
A 19, yeah, because number 2 rolled 22.02.
Jeez.
I thought that was supposed to break ties.
Wow.
Yes, you have a 22.02.
You
Number 2
rolled the same
also
exact
has
thing.
a 22.02.
I know.
The tie remains. Roll a d20, please, and beat a 19.
Beat a 19. Beat a 19.
Oh, beat a 19 on a d20.
Beat a 19. Yep.
Probably
Beat
should.
it!
Cheater.
A 17.
Aw, close.
You failed to beat it. So, .03. Haha. And then the next one has a number 3. Has a 19. First up is number 2.
Hmm.
Hey, I get to go first for once. Number 2 is going to level her rifle at the charming individual in the door and shoot the cat.
Bring it.
That's gonna be a 9 versus KAC.
I duck behind the door. You have to do better than that, fuckface. I say in Azlanti. The first thing I learned how to say in Azlanti. Studied all night how to say learn how to say that.
Yeah, she stands up from
All I can
her,
speak is insults.
Yeah, I knew to tell you all the
from
curse
her,
words.
computer, and then 5, and then what kind of an action is it on? One second. I had written down what kind of an action it is to do this very important thing, but I did not. Yes, it is a move action. So she turns to the computer at which she is standing and slams her hand down on a button, and immediately you hear klaxons begin to wail. Yulia, your turn.
Okay, that was number 2 that did that.
Correct.
Gosh, everybody is in the way. I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15. Does Murphy grant cover?
He grants soft cover, which is a -2. No, it's a -4. Just no bonus to dexterity.
It's -4.
Covers a -4. I will double check it, but
Nah, you're right. I'm in the fucking way.
I guess I'll try a shot at the one I can see straight across. The number, well, I don't know. That's number 3. Do I have a clear -4 shot to number 3?
yep. Other than that, number 3 is just sort of standing there.
Okay. So 9.
A 9 is not going to hit.
Okay, that's all for me.
All right. Next is Murphy.
Murphy. Ah! He leaps into the thing. So I'm going 5, 10, 15, 20 is going to run up off the wall, do like a kickflip off of it, and do a trick attack against number 3. So here's my acrobatics. 30.
That's a success.
Okay. Attacking against number 3, who's flat-footed against this. Fuck. Even flat-footed, I don't think a 7's going to do shit.
Oh no, they have
Damn it.
better. Yeah, that misses. So you shoot your laser pistol, and it hits the wall, hits the bulkhead. It's not a bulkhead, it's not a ship. It hits the wall, and
Fuck.
the wall turns a little orange.
Nice.
Number 3 is going to level her rifle at the crazy cat and shoot the crazy cat
Bring it.
for a 19 versus KAC.
That will...
Will that hit ya?
Yes.
All right. That's going to do 5 piercing damage
All right. Oof.
to your ugly cat face.
What the fuck? Last time it was Yulia, now it's Murphy?
They think you're really ugly. They're racist.
Fucking Azlanti.
They think everybody's ugly.
Ugh.
Move action.
But they should think we're cute cats and dogs. So cute.
Yeah, we're the most adorable
Nice.
party.
It is your turn.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then I'm gonna smack this one.
Okay.
My sheet.
Get it.
Let's. Tactical pike, ho!
A 22 is going to hit for a single damage, but
Wait, do you have any strength?
you, Oh, that's right.
Is that-
Your character sheet is not... What's
Yeah.
your strength, Dyson?
Strength is 14.
Yeah, so
So it
that's
should be
3
3
points of
damage.
damage.
It's not... Your stuff doesn't calculate correctly.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's not
I
adding
thought I
anything.
got this fixed.
Oh no.
It's
Well,
roll 20.
leveling
Whenever
up
you fix
sometimes does
something,
weird things.
it breaks it. It breaks your seat again.
I had seriously thought I had fixed all of this.
Do you have it under the attack window, right?
Do you have it in the attack
And
thing,
so when you
in the
expand
attack
it,
roll?
it says attack roll, strength.
Yeah, it
I
does.
guess damage
It
roll.
does. It says +2. Yeah, it's the strength STR.
Oh, okay.
Calculating
Damage
that
roll
right.
is 1d8 plus strength.
Yeah, 1d8 plus 0 bracket ability. That's weird.
You can
anyway,
can you go into my character sheet? If I can't figure out what I'm doing. How I don't have this set up right.
Graham could do it too, right?
He's
Well,
prob-
I'll
he
be
is
able to do it
hopefully
between
not logged
sessions.
in as a GM.
I'm not. I'm not
okay.
going to do it right now because then I'll see everything, but I'll do it later and fix it up.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I did something wrong.
It's all good.
That's
Maybe not.
Julia. Close the dog. Open the
Well, so
farm first.
3.
3
Shardik.
damage.
Yeah, so I went ahead and took off the extra, marked the extra
Thanks.
damage. So you swing and you smack her in the helmet. She might have a concussion later if you let her live. Shardik. you're up.
Well, I want to move, but there's people in my way.
You can move through us.
Mm-hmm.
Squeeze.
Yeah, there is one place you could move and be in the room, and you'd have a clear shot to all of them, actually.
What, right here?
Yeah.
And this one is number 2?
That is number 2. Yes.
Okay. For some reason I can't see the
because
numbers anymore.
Yeah.
The numbers are in the darkness.
Yeah.
I'm gonna energy ray that one, and I'm gonna use fire because I've learned that Azlanti are weak to fire.
Vulnerable
So,
to
like,
fire.
that's a clear shot because he's...
Yep.
Yeah.
Because he didn't.
Because he big.
From that corner. Yep.
I a big boy.
Also true
Shoot
of
over
him
Zyson.
from them. So.
Right.
So your attack is a 7, which
versus
is gonna
easy.
miss. So you
Damn.
also zap a little bit of fire, and it hits the computer. Well, it hits the computer workstation. It doesn't hit the screen. But yeah, you miss, unfortunately. And that is your turn, correct?
Yes.
Ozzy.
I'm going to attack the one at the computer.
All right. Aha. I fixed it.
Nice.
I fixed it, Garrett. An 18 is definitely going to hit for 3 fire damage. So you burn a bit of her armor. She's taking a couple hits now, all fire damage. Would Bobbert like to do anything?
Yeah, I'm actually going to use Ozzy's move action to use Master Control, which allows Bobbert to use a full action,
Nice.
which Bobbert is going to use to full attack against the same target. Son of a bitch.
So that's a 6 and a 9, which are both going to miss.
It was good damage, though.
Let's see.
Yeah.
It would have been.
Yep. 8 damage sure would have put her unconscious.
Damn.
This concludes our turn.
All right. Number 1 is going to... Let's see. Who has actually done damage? Dyson has done damage. Has been
Dyson's
annoying but ineffectual.
Only one has done damage.
I forgot to stab.
Shardik
I'm in
did
graviton
damage.
mode.
Okay.
Shardik did damage.
Ozzy did damage.
No, I missed.
Oh, that's true. You missed. The thing is,
I did damage to the computer.
it seems boring to always shoot Zyson. But
Thank
I
you.
mean, to you it does.
let me.
It's boring to always shoot at the tanky character.
I know, it seems boring to not shoot the squishy people.
Yeah.
Not much action if there's
But
never
like
any.
one, it's the point of your character, so it would be
You are a
kind
tank.
to never shoot the tank. Let me look at there because they give them
Oh, they're a tank. I should not shoot them.
during combat.
You might not always shoot at the most heavily armed person in front of you.
Okay.
The ones that are shooting lasers.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, okay, they're gonna shoot Zyson. Natural 20.
Oh, fuck.
Prepare for your crit.
Don't bring it.
Zyson.
Send it back.
You're
I
done.
don't want it anymore.
You're dead.
This is my first crit.
Yay! Congratulations, but not
Is it really?
It is. I have not crit.
Luckily
Luckily for you, Imperial pacification rifles just do damage.
no crit effect.
6 piercing damage. That is a
Underwhelming.
slightly average roll.
Not very scary at all.
So that was number 1. Number 2 is up. And is going to, shift here. And still be threatened, which is garbage.
Opportunity attack.
Graham noticed what
so
it's like
well-
to deal with players who have a reach.
Okay. Gonna drop. She's actually gonna drop her gun, pull her knife, and stab at Zyson.
Doesn't you still provoke entering if you move in?
No, not for a 5 foot.
Oh, 5 foot step, yeah.
Not a guarded step,
Yeah.
to use the actual term.
Yep.
That is going to shift it. It gets plus that. A 15 versus KAC?
My KAC is 15.
Hit! Yes, very good.
Damn.
And it's this plus 3 slashing damage.
Oof.
Slashes a little tear in your armor, probably. Because you still even have your stamina points. Yulia.
I'm getting too excited about knocking off our stamina points.
Let's see. No, I'm not in that mode.
Also, the hole in your armor immediately seals up. That's how armor works in Starfinder.
Cool. Fancy nanotechnology.
How does number 2 look?
Injured, pretty injured. She's bleeding. Well, she's not really bleeding because she's mostly been burned. You can see there are several burns on her. She's.
Can I move diagonally?
If she had been shot with piercing things, she would be bleeding. You can. Yes. No, that's a hardcore. Can't make that 5 foot.
So I have to move into there.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna move there, and then I am going to use a spell.
Okay.
Ooh.
Is it a spell that provokes opportunity attacks? Is it a spell that does not provoke opportunity?
It does not provoke opportunity.
Okay, she will not stab you.
I'm going to grab her arm, and I'm going to cast Fatigue.
Okay. That's
So-
a save, right?
It's a melee attack first.
Okay.
Against
Touch attack.
EAC.
Okay.
So let's see. Melee attack, adding your key ability score modifier to the attack roll instead of strength. So
A 9 is not going to hit. So you reach out for her with maybe your hand is sort of sparkling with energy. You
paw.
swipe for her and you miss. Good thing you hold the spell. You can
Good
try it
job.
again next turn.
it's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
so-
cantrip. Does that matter?
I don't think so.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter either way.
Yeah.
But you do hold the spell. You can try again next turn, even though it's a and you can try it again anyway. That's your turn.
can-
Yes.
As part of the move action, can I like put away the gun as well?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You can sheathe
I
it.
would have done that.
Yep.
Okay.
Murphy.
All right, seeing everyone cluster up on number 2, I'm going to do my trick attack once more. I'm going to fire before I move, but do like a backflip off the wall next to me to distract number 2 and try my acrobatics. Fuck! 16 does not do it.
Fail, not flat-footed.
Okay, I will still try to shoot number 2. Does it have cover?
I
can get
do
from my
not
corner.
think so, because you can draw a line from
Bottom right corner to its bottom right corner.
bottom right corner to
Yeah.
there.
Pew!
Yep.
Okay, so laser pistol attack. Mother.
Also
I got it
misses
too.
right above her head.
It's a natural one.
Uh.
Fuck me running. Okay, and then I'm going to move. I'm going to go 1, 5, 10, 15, which would provoke number 3, but I think they have a rifle out.
Yes.
So
As a
5,
rifle.
10,
No.
15, 20. You can get to there.
Okay.
I'm done.
Number 3.
Fucking natural one. Shit.
is going to shoot Zyson. 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Damn.
I should really know the D8, right? Yes. 8 piercing damage.
Yikes. How you doing, Zyson?
God.
I can't actually see his health from above, like below the bear.
Well,
And then she moves over to this corner. Zyson, it is your turn.
Wait,
What would you like to do?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, well, first I'm gonna smack this person beside me.
first I go smack.
She stabbed at me. Where is smacking?
With an 8, you completely whiff.
Ugh.
God, we're doing terrible.
Here's-
This is all just
Have
not
we
going
hit
well.
One attack.
We've hit a couple, but not much.
Then since I'm in graviton mode, I will use my non-zenith revelation. Give myself damage reduction 1.
Good.
Were you?
For my next
you're
turn.
not. You're not. Revelation does it require you to be 3 in?
No, this one does not.
No, it's not a zenith thing.
Whether you are, as long as you are attuned or fully attuned, not a zenith revelation.
DR1. There you go. Yeah, as a move action, absolutely. All right, keep that in mind as you take further damage. That's your
If he
move.
takes further
Anything else?
That is all.
Shardik.
Come on, guys, don't let me get mowed down.
I'm trying. I'm not very good at this whole fighting thing. I'm gonna take a guarded step because I just learned about that term, and I'm gonna try my energy ray again on number 2 because it seems to be the guy we were targeting.
Ah,
I'm like, all right, I rolled a 20.
That is a
no, it's a 6. God, I'm missing everything. We're gonna get killed.
You're gonna lose to like the low level goons at the beginning.
Jesus.
Like you have leveled up to level 2. This is literally like the same encounter, first encounter.
We're not doing so
anyway.
hot.
feeling
And
so
it's
powerful.
just because you suddenly can't hit anything.
Mhm.
Not my fault at all. Shardik, you miss, and you have already moved. Anything else you would like to do?
No.
Ozzy, save them?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna shoot number 2.
Number 2 definitely has soft cover unless you move.
I don't think that I could. I mean, if I moved, then I would provoke an attack
Yeah,
of opportunity.
you could go. What's your move speed? 5, 10, 15, 20,
30.
25. You could go here.
But to do that, I have to move into
Number 2's
threatened range here.
Threatened range.
No. Oh, that's yeah. That's right because of the door. That is right. Yep.
Yep. So I'm gonna stay here.
Attack with a -4.
We
penalty.
believe you.
A 16 minus
12 versus the AC.
is a 12 versus EAC, which hits.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Ozzy.
So that's 3 damage.
Rat man, save
Minus
us.
3. You hit her with another laser bolt. She's looking pretty bad
Bobby.
yet.
Come on, Bobby.
Number 1.
Stay on target.
Bobby.
Oh,
What about
actually,
Bobby?
Bobbert.
Bobby.
Bobbert first before number 1.
Do it, Bobby.
Okay, so Bobbert climbs up the wall, goes around, unlike the now on the ceiling, hanging from the ceiling,
Hell yeah.
and shoots at number 2 with the pulsecaster pistol.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Bobbert has a climb speed.
Yeah, Bobbert has a climb speed of 40.
Okay, so Bobbert zaps her. Still up.
God.
Hell,
Only
no.
1 damage. Still up.
Ugh.
Number 1 could move, doesn't want to move, has a clear shot to Shardik or Zyson. Yeah, she's going to go after Zyson.
Go on, tank it, Zyson.
21 to hit.
Jeez.
21 versus KAC.
Let's roll a 1 for damage.
For 1 damage.
Yes.
Awesome.
Good, resisted.
It reflects off of the you can feel as you're channeling the solar power. You can feel the bullet come in and just get sucked away by your not your solar power, by your graviton power.
Fucking Jedi.
Number 2 is going to stab your face though.
Oh.
Natural 20.
No.
I'm not kidding. Natural 20
No.
for... That was not a real roll. 10 slashing damage.
Yikes. Oh,
Max
my
damage
God,
on a crit.
I'm almost down. I've got...
Yikes.
And
wait
is
a
going
second.
to guarded step to here.
into a flank position.
Oh, that's a good point. Guarded step to there.
How much? I can't see how badly Garrett's doing.
real bad.
6 hit points left and no stamina.
Yikes.
That's how badly I'm doing.
That is bad.
Can I?
Wait,
Do
but I have
my
a healing
thing.
thing I can drink on my turn.
I guess that's true.
Hmm.
I don't know how
How
much
much?
it heals for, but
Something.
Okay. I'm going to try to shift around and follow her and guarded step, I guess, and pull out the knife at the same time and go for a stab.
All right. Make your stab.
Do it. We believe
Stabby
in you,
stab.
Captain. Come on. Come on.
You slash with your knife and it clinks off of her heavy arm.
Hey, Murphy, your turn.
Jeez.
Murphy, you're up.
Murphy is going to... There's like a desk here with computers, yeah?
Correct.
Murphy's going to leap up on the computer desk and try his trick attack once more. Come on, acrobatics. 34!
That's going to succeed.
Okay,
Now the one that counts.
number 2 is flat-footed against this laser pistol attack. And that's a crit! Gonna blow a hole through her fucking chest. Ah!
So you roll minimum damage on your crit.
Whatever. I'll take
So
it.
5. But
Oh,
it's
plus-
still enough.
Mm-hmm.
You burn a hole in her face, and she falls.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Wild Eye, I turn to the other 2 in the corners. You're next, I say in Azlanti.
Third one is going to...
Bring it.
Who does she...
I just blew a hole in your friend's face, so dissipate me.
Yeah, I think... Because she actually doesn't have a clear shot on Zyson. Well, no, she doesn't have that. But Murphy is looking scary. I don't know. She could take Zyson down.
Come on, come on, come on. Come at me, you Azlanti bastards.
I'm gonna look for it.
They're cruel and evil, so we also expect them
She's
to
gonna
kill
shoot
Zyson.
Zyson. God,
God, these
this is number
these
3.
fucking assholes.
16 versus KAC.
2 hits.
Oh no.
7 damage.
Oh no.
-1.
Wait.
Wait.
So I see this happening,
Huh?
and I'm like, this. It can't happen like this. And I'm gonna spend an RP, and I'm going to reach into like the void, and I'm going to desperately look for something. I'm gonna find a sequence of events where it just grazes him, and I'm going to spend an RP and make all of the damage dice 1.
Oh.
The damage is reduced to 1, and the bullet pings off of your arm.
Oh! Fuck yeah!
Oh, thank goodness.
Zyson, you're up.
You changed the universe for you. That's a fucking captain right there.
Shit, what do? I am very ouched.
You got that potion, bro.
Drink your healing potion.
Yeah.
It's time to drink
think
that healing
it's a
potion. How much?
full action.
It's a full action to administer a potion to someone else. It's a standard.
It's a standard action to take
It would be like a move to get it out and a standard to drink it.
How much does that heal?
Let me look. I got you.
You got it. Okay.
I think Yulia gave this healing salve to me last time.
I did give you the healing salve.
I definitely did not buy that in my provision.
It's not a lot. It's just a Mach 1, right? So it's 1d8 healing.
And it is a serum of healing. It's not
Yeah.
a med patch.
Am I
The
doing
med
this
patch
right?
does not
Slash D8? 1D8?
Slash roll 1d8. Slash roll space 1d8. It's a / Oh, no.
You could have healed 8.
It was a very...
Why do the gods curse us?
Why have we been cursed?
I don't know. That's a really good question.
Yikes.
Not your day. Would you like to move?
I think I'm gonna hide behind the bear.
All right. Zyson takes cover behind the
Hey,
Technomancer.
wait a minute.
Woof.
Said Technomancer, it is now your turn.
The
Isn't
tank
the
is hiding
bear
behind
not
the bear.
actually that tanky? The
No.
bear's pushy.
Oh, this was a bad decision.
Bear's
I just feel
big,
This
but-
is not a, this
big.
is not a soldier bear.
Yeah, no.
Bears would make pretty good soldiers.
Okay, yeah. Well, this bear
Another
does not
life.
make a good soldier.
What would you like to
this-
do?
This bear is gonna try to blast number 2.
Okay. Number 2 is deceased.
Oh, number
3
1.
or number
sorry.
1?
Number 1. The
This,
one down
this
the
is
bottom.
number 1 down at the bottom. Okay.
Yeah. I got a 19 to hit. I think that's good enough.
That will absolutely hit for 3 damage. What type of damage were you doing?
It's fire damage.
Okay, you somehow go into the helmet and set her. It smells pretty bad. Would you like to move?
No, because somebody's hiding behind me, so I guess I have to stay here and make sure they stay alive.
Ozzy.
Stay alive.
Okie dokie.
Stay alive.
I moved to here. As my I would like to take out my tactical semi-auto pistol as part of that movement.
Okay.
Can I give it to Zyson?
You could. Easiest thing to do is going to be to just you can kind of drop it at Zyson's feet,
Okay.
and then he can pick it up as a move action.
All right.
Move action.
And I would like to climb on top of Shardik.
Okay.
Whoop.
For shits and giggles, make an athletics check.
Oh no.
DC is pretty low because Shardik is
It's a
willing.
willing
but-
creature.
Okay, 22 is plenty. You climb up on top of the bear.
All right. And I'm going to shoot at number 3.
Okay, go for it.
It's just like a rocket in Groot.
Yeah.
A 19 will
Yeah.
hit for 4 fire damage.
And
Whoa.
but
Not 40 fire damage. 4
4.
fire damage.
And that's terrible. Oh, wait.
and Bobbert focus fires on the same time.
Get him. Oh.
No.
And a 5 does not hit. Bobbert, from there, it just sort of zaps this square in front of her. It is now number 1's turn. Number 1, let's see, seeing the scary cat or the scary bear, I think is going to shoot the cat. Definitely going to be the cat. That is a natural 1.
Ha! I danced to the side.
So the gun misfires, and then the shell falls out of the gun. And does not choose to move. Yulia.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna turn to Zyson, make sure he's not actually dead. Doesn't look dead.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to
Looks
Move
significantly
forward to
less
here.
deceased than number 2.
And I'm going to try to fatigue number 3.
Okay.
So I'm going to grab 4. Let's see.
No. You swipe for her and she just...
Okay, that's it for me.
Murphy.
All right, number 1's looking pretty bad, eh?
They both... 3 is the one that's been hit a bunch.
Okay.
So this one next to Yulia has been hit a bunch.
I mean, I get
This
a
one has
good
been hit once.
shot though. Yeah, I'm just gonna do like a flip over to here and do another trick attack.
All right. On which one?
Against this one down here, but it will not work. Well,
Nope.
natural one, and I stumble on the computer, but then try to shoot my laser over there anyway. 22 versus EAC.
That's gonna hit for
Free
3
fire
damage.
against the one in the corner.
All right. Number 3 dislikes Yulia being in her face. Are you carrying a melee weapon? You have a knife.
A knife. Not afraid to use it.
Yeah, she's gonna shoot you anyway. You don't look like you're very good with a knife. Go ahead and make your opportunity attack.
Wow. I haven't been good with anything this combat, so...
I think we're gonna have to flee and try to take the compound. Again.
An 11 clinks off her armor, so she's gonna shoot you. An 18 versus your KAC, does that hit? I assume
Probably.
it does.
I don't even know what my damage is. Yeah, it hits.
Okay, 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
Zyson, your turn.
Is walking through friendly squares, does that...
It's
Can you do
normal
that, or-
movement. Yeah, it's normal.
I'm gonna move here and smack at 3.
All
Get
right.
You fire at my captain. Oops, I
Believe in
left
you.
that gun behind. Oh well, I'll get it.
Thank you.
Oh,
6 is not going to hit.
You're
You're
bastard.
injured, you're bleeding, and your grip slips on your pike. Shardik.
So number 3 would have soft cover against me where I'm standing, right?
Yes, you do have a clear shot to number 1.
Do you have question number 1? Alright, if I move to... Does he count as threatening even if he's not wielding a weapon?
No.
Cool.
So both of them are holding rifles. Opportunity.
So I guess if I was here, could I then attack number 3?
Yep.
Without having any kind of penalty?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. With the energy ray. And I'm gonna hit
That's a 21
for 1 point of
fire
fire damage.
All right.
Now his hair is also on fire. And then I guess it's probably not. Can I take out my claws, or is that considered a?
You don't have to do anything. You are.
Okay.
You just have your claws.
Okay. I'm gonna growl.
Okay.
In Azlanti.
Growl.
Bear growl and Azlanti.
Ozzy.
Like
I
the
mean,
Azlanti onomatopoeia for a bear.
Exactly.
Gravel, gravel.
Like how roosters say "kuka kuka kuka" and
So
Oh,
you
yeah,
would just
languages.
say the sound that you made and not actually make the sound?
exactly.
Maybe
Yes.
approximation of the sound?
Yes.
Rower.
Nar.
Okie dokie, I'm gonna shoot over Yulia's shoulder, I guess, at number 3.
You could move in there in melee range.
I could. Hey.
Hey,
Okay,
1 damage.
one more fire damage. Bit by
Chipping
bit.
death by 1,000 cuts.
Mm-hmm.
And then using direct control to move Bob across the ceiling over to here, and also shooting number 3.
Alright. For 3 electric damage. Number 3 looks like she is barely hanging on.
Good grief. And that's my turn.
Alright. 1, gonna drop the gun, pull out a knife, and stab the bear.
No.
No.
Does a 13 hit your KAC?
No, it does not. My KAC is 14.
Alright.
Hey, there you go.
Then it
It would hit my EAC.
clinks across your light armor. If you're even
Gonna
wearing
laugh
armor.
at Azlanti. Yeah, I am wearing a skin suit, which
Okay.
looks really weird on a bear, but
That's a great picture.
Oh,
Yuli's
God.
turn.
Whoa. I'm gonna have nightmares about that.
Shaped bear.
You're welcome.
So,
Yeesh.
how does the math work out? Is a full attack better than just an attack?
You get 2 attacks, but you have a penalty to
Minus
both.
4
It is
penalty to each.
it is more optimal if you are a full. It is worse if you are not a full base bonus person,
Hmm.
particularly at higher levels.
So right now, I should just do the 1 attack? I mean, always I should just do the 1 attack?
It's up to you. You could roll double 20s,
Yeah.
no matter what. Or you could roll double 12s and this.
Yikes.
So that's a 1 and a 2.
Those are low numbers.
That's it for me.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's with the -4. A 1 and a 2. Okay. He was correct. You don't know how to wield the knife. Any movement?
Or a gun. So there's those 2. Or cast spells. Also that.
Why are you captain?
Well, because fucking saves Ison's life. She bent reality to save him. I'll
Yeah,
still
today.
follow her.
Well, her spells are fine. It's the touching
No, the spells
people
are
that is
fine.
difficult.
The abilities are fine. I
Yeah.
can't cast the spells
Hey,
either.
you know what? If the only thing you can do is bend reality to save people's lives, I think that's okay. I think you're still valid and still a good member of the team. Murphy is going to just do a parkour wall run over kind of back a little bit, actually. And while he does so, shoot at the one in the corner here. Not to attack. So acrobatics 27.
Success.
Shoot flat-footed against this laser pistol attack. 21.
That's gonna hit.
And then plus my trick attack. So 5 points of fire damage.
Okay. Both of them are just barely hanging on.
Okay, that's it.
Just barely. It's number 3's turn. I think she still has her gun, drops her gun, pulls out the knife, and stabs the doggo. Die, doggo, die.
No, no.
17 versus your KAC, doggo.
I just needed to roll a 9 in these encounters, and I've yet to roll a
3
9.
slashing
Like my 7 attack rolls.
Yikes.
3 damage.
3 slashing damage. And does not move, because, well, like, moves there. Zyson, you're up.
Get him.
Okay. I move here without provoking attack of opportunity, or will I provoke an attack of opportunity?
You would
moving?
provoke.
Oh, so I can't quite flank, but I can threat
Give me that.
range and smack again.
Yep. Cordon him off.
Yeah, I will flank something.
Yeah, your problem is that nobody else does melee. It's
I mean,
gonna be difficult for you to flank.
I make melee attacks.
Zyson.
And 11 is not going to hit her KAC, unfortunately. So you swing and miss again. That's your move. That's your standard. Anything else?
That's it.
Shardik.
Claw time!
You both have knives, so yeah, you probably want to.
Well, yeah, I want a claw number 1 or claw number 3. I want a claw number 1.
Oh, you double clawed.
Full attacked.
Okay.
Move.
So, the first one, and I am going to let you do this because this is how I play this. You're going to get to re-roll the second attack because the first attack, you swipe and take off number 1's head.
Ah.
Your second attack, because it's against a different target, you have to re-roll. Now that's good because 11 would miss. Go ahead and roll it, and
Okay, this is gonna be
we could just do a manual -4.
with a manual -4.
No.
Okay, it also
So-
misses.
3.
So you kill number 3.
No,
One.
I killed number 1 first. That was the one who attacked me.
Okay.
Does he actually kill number 1?
Yes.
4 points of damage. Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
but pretty bad.
Yep. And then you miss number.
I missed number 3.
3. Okay. Would you like to move?
Oh, I can't hit a full attack.
Oh, that's true.
Right?
You did.
True. Yeah.
That's correct. And I don't want
Ozzy.
to move anyways, because he would stab me, and that seems bad.
I bring out my tactical baton and extend it and start beating number 3 over the head. Hopefully.
Whap whap whap.
Son of a bitch.
You swing, and Shardik's ear is in your way, and so you go to swing, and you would be hitting Shardik's head. You decide not to do that.
Yeah.
Robert.
Full control, moving Barber to here, shooting number 3 on the ceiling.
Get him.
Hey, it's an 18.
An 18 zaps number 3, and number 3 falls to the ground,
Is there
unconscious.
is there a keypad next to the door that Zyson's standing next to?
This one up here.
Next to the door that Zyson is standing. Allow me to open the information on this room.
I would like to go over to the computer console and smash the button again.
Okay. You hit the button again, and the alarm continues blaring.
It's like this. A fire alarm goes off. Somebody smashes a
I
fire
wanna
alarm.
go and
you
pick
smash
up
the
that
fire
gun
alarm
that
again
the-
to try to make it turn off.
I
So,
got left.
I'm gonna actually
Done.
try to try and figure out how to turn off the alarm.
Okay.
Computers?
I will. Let me describe the rest of the details to this. Smaller doors to the north and east are painted with bright green lettering. The south wall bears several holovid screens displaying a detailed composite map of Medellin's Landing, with heavy annotations scrolling beneath each building. A computer panel fits snugly between the screens on a sleek fold-out. Also on the screens, you see pictures of you. They are pretty detailed pictures with notes, and you notice that the picture of Ibretta's junk shop actually has a note that says "suspected hideout."
They know about us. They know where we are.
There are little bits of notes about you. Yulia, it says not a threat. Murphy, it says hot shot, not a threat.
Hey!
Shardik, it says
Aw.
Shardik is just exclamation marks.
Bear.
Bobbert, there's actually a picture. It says deadly.
Oh, Bobby. It's true.
Let's see. The north door is labeled barracks in Azlanti. The east door is labeled mess in Azlanti. So Shardik, you wanted to connect to the computer and attempt to shut off the alarm system.
Murphy's gonna ready an action to shoot anyone who comes to the door.
What was the gun that you had dropped? I'm gonna pick it up. Now that I'm actually.
It's a tactical semi-auto pistol. It's a small arm. It is
1d6.
analog. It does 1d6 damage, and it holds 9 bullets.
Yeah.
You can probably pick up some more off of these guys.
Yeah.
You can indeed. Because in Starfinder, handguns and rifles use bullets.
A tactical. What's our
definitely
tactical
a thing.
pistol?
Yeah, tactical semi-auto pistol.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you rolled a computer check, Shardik. Okay, you're
Yes.
able to get in and pretty easily disable. It's not a very complicated system to turn off the alarm. The alarm shuts off.
Thank you.
You suspect that everyone in the building still knows you're here.
Yes,
Not
but
a video game, but
the sound
it calms
was
your.
so annoying.
So we can concentrate now.
Is there a keypad or no?
A keypad on the door to the north. I believe the answer to that is no. However, so there is a door to the east that Bobbert is next to. There's a door to the north, like near Yulia. So there's a door here, if you can't see them, and there's also a door here.
I pull up the map.
Lock the door.
So, but before we go, you said that there's a picture of the area with notes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the very last handout in the journal.
Yeah.
Right.
Of course, because garrison map.
But it has their notes on it, right? Which is
Mhm.
Yeah. So there is a picture of Medellин's landing itself
Yeah.
with their notes, or there's there's a panel of that.
I want to take a picture of that.
Okay, you do that.
By your
So we
smartphone.
can look
Is
at
there a
it
way to
later.
lock the door from that terminal?
Only I
No.
took the hold portal spell like I was.
Well,
going
there
to.
you no, you can't lock any of the doors.
Murphy goes to this door over here. All right, this should be the mess hall. Ready to move?
Can I try and jam, like wedge something into the door? Does this door?
Which door do you want to lock? That door?
Yeah. Which way does it open?
What do you? It is a sliding door.
Sliding door.
These are Star Trek doors.
Yeah.
You could make an engineering check if you could make an engineering check to try and disable the door.
I'm gonna do that.
I would like to help.
Right. I believe. Pretty sure they give me.
Is it an alien door? That's probably not an alien.
Well,
Because did the Azlanti bring the base with them?
Yes, they did.
They did.
So it is an alien door.
It is in fact an alien door. But it
Doors
doesn't.
tend to be pretty one-dimensional in how they function, though.
Shut up! I need this.
I'm trying to bend the rules to fit the situation.
Yeah, so you are able to successfully you just disable the mechanism. And so you're not sure how the door is going to open. You're pretty sure. I mean, you do know how the door is going to open. Someone would have to like physically open it, which would require a strength check.
Okay.
Athletics check.
I have a feeling we can't really take 10 minutes.
So Murphy,
Yep.
you open the door.
Yep. Once I acknowledge everyone's ready, you know.
And you are not taking 10 minutes to rest. Yes.
Can we? I mean, do we have time to take 10 minutes?
Don't ask me.
Murphy shakes his head.
You
No.
can certainly ask your.
Well, we
group.
could wedge both the doors shut and just kind of hope that they don't break into them.
What about Zyson?
Yeah.
Slice just stay back. Be careful.
No problem. I don't think we should take 10 minutes. I think we're pretty much in it now.
Okay, let's go
All
then.
right.
In it to win it.
You open the door to the mess hall. I shall reveal the mess hall to you. You get a little, There's a door here. I will sort of tell you that.
There should be a polygon reveal tool.
Let's see. I am bad. Oh my God. Did not. Oh, right click. It helps if I do polygon reveal and raw.
Not draw polygon.
Delete. Okay, can you see pretty much the whole room?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. This spacious room has 4 stacked and folded metal tables positioned along the south wall. Several colorful, stylized posters also adorn the wall. 2 doors lie to the west, both labeled with vivid green letters, and a 2-foot square serving window that looks into a kitchen to the west. A door to the north wall also bears green lettering, as does a door in a rounded section of the east wall. A small electronic panel next to the eastern door is equipped with a numbered keypad, a yellow light, and a camera lens.
I want to dart across the room and kind of hide behind the tables and look back, like, over the 2 other doors to see if there's any activity in those directions.
So you are hiding there and
just kind of, like, on watch out to see if anyone comes from the other 2 doors.
okay. You do that, and no one immediately comes out of the door.
I shout out, Ozzy, get to the keypad, see what you can do. I'll cover you.
Woohoo!
The door here is marked Command Center.
Yep.
That's the one.
That's the thing.
I'm gonna try to bypass the lock on the door.
Okay. Computers check or engineering check? A 15. Okay. All right. Read the details. Must read the details of the failure.
And remember, I immediately become aware of any countermeasures that were activated.
You are aware of the countermeasures, which is that persons are alerted that someone is tampering.
Okay.
I'll give you a check to disable that. It's not written as a countermeasure. Sure, I'll give you to disable that.
Alrighty, cool.
Pretty high one, but you can. It's possible. Go to what did you get? You got a 23. That's not good enough.
No.
So.
Well, does it matter that my mechanic trick says that it has the same DC as the original?
As the original check, it does actually. Okay, so you're able to stop them from being alerted that you. So actually, it's somewhat nuanced. Actually, So you're not able to disable the whole. So you're able to stop the alert that someone is tampering with the system.
But there's still a camera.
There is still a camera. And so I believe that what happens is the door opens. But let me... Yeah, I think your benefit is that the door opens, but there are not readied actions to murder you.
Yay.
Says it's here. There is a lot of text on this room, so...
All kinds of crazy shit going down.
Indeed. Okay. Put it on the actual PDF. Command center. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay. It's in their tactics. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So the door opens and he'll shockingly, there are enemies. In this nice circular room.
Annoyingly circular.
Yes. Yeah, okay. So you open, the door opens, and they are they on them?
Did you put him on the environment level?
Okay, no, they're on the overlay. Okay. Token.
Yep.
Token.
Yep.
And they are actually located here. Here. And they there you are. There. And they are pointing their guns at you. And next week we will roll initiative.
All right.
These individuals who look similarly equipped to the ones that murdered your...
Oh no.
There are computers all around this room. There are some devices up above near the ceiling. There are boops and beeps. And they're holding...
Beeps and boops.
We're
Beeps
dead.
and boops.
Oh
and
my
they have
God.
flashes, and they have handguns, just like the one that Zyson just got.
And probably a grenade.
And next week, they will shoot you. They will shoot you a
boy.
lot.
Cool.
Good. Well, looks like we're in it now, boys.
We sure are.
Right in the middle of the shit. We'll see if we can get out of it with our Kasatha alive. Ugh. It's rough. Next time on Really Play Games, Starfinder against the Aeon throne.
I thought it was gonna